Welcome back, everyone. It's Teresa with Indigo Moon Arts, and we are on step 3 of our magic potion bottle tutorial. Welcome, thanks for joining me. And we are on the final step of making the pretties inside the bottle. We're making the motion of the potion. And so step 1 was we added chunks of cellophane, crinkled up cellophane, and that gave it its kind of magical, whimsical look inside the bottle. And then step 2, we added water and we added food dye, food coloring, and epoxy resin coloring. We tried one of each. This is the epoxy resin. This is the food coloring. It seems that food coloring, you only need 1 drop. This was 1 drop of food coloring. This was 2 drops of the resin. So alcohol inks, do 1 drop at a time and see where that gets you, how dark you want it. So now for the magic, what everybody wants to know. What is this crazy stuff inside the bottle that makes it swirl like that beautiful pearl essence? Can you see it? I don't know with the reflection. It's absolutely gorgeous though. And that is simple, simple, simple. It is Pearl X pigment powder, mica powders. So the wise choice is to go with white, silver. It is the most sparkle. It doesn't interfere with your bottle color, water, so forth. So like I had a purple out here. We can try this. We can throw a little purple in maybe to the lighter bottle just to see what happens. But anyway, all you need for step 3 is you need about a half a teaspoon of mica powder. I use these things for a lot of different reasons. But anyway, so I'm eyeballing it, but it's about a half of a teaspoon roughly. So that's what, a quarter teaspoon. Anyway, so I'm going to take a chunk of mica powder, right? That's good enough. And I'm going to dump it into the bottle. Okay. Now there is another potion that I am considering doing another tutorial for my Facebook subscribers only, like a private one that will help keep the magic potion inside what's suspended. So because what will happen is these Pearl X powders, they work and they're wonderful, but they will sink to the bottom, which is why you shake it. But there is a way to help the lasting, whatever. So there's another recipe, and this is the basic recipe, and I'm sharing that. But again, I think for my YouTube subscribers, we're going to do a step up on this. Anyway, I'm going to throw in a little bit of the purple. I haven't tried this yet. I don't know. We're just going to do a little tiny bit because it might actually be detrimental because while it has sheen and shimmery, it is dark, and I don't know if that's going to work. Now, here comes the sticky wicked. Okay, so I might need a little bit more water in this bottle. I'm going to pop the cork in, and I'm going to shake it. But the cork itself doesn't do enough to keep the water inside the bottle. You'll find that out. You want to shake it because you want to see, or actually for now, let's just stir it because I don't want to steer you in the wrong direction here. So we're going to stir it up. You're going to stir it up rather than shake the bottle, but you're going to want your bottle to shake, and there it is. Look at that. That is your magic potion. Isn't that fabulous? So again, the other recipe, this will sink. It'll fall to the bottom. It is absolutely gorgeous. But with 2 other additives, you can actually get it to suspend a little bit better. And we're going to mix up this one too. See, that's already landing on the bottom. And again, look at how fabulous that is. It is fantastic. So now you know the secret to what's inside the bottles. Now, want to ramp it up? Let's ramp it up. Let's add some extra special glitter. Yeah, okay. Let's get inside the glitter box and see what happens. I need a knife or something sharp because this I haven't used yet. This is going to be what really makes these bottles stand out. Okay. I bought chunky glitter. Oh, look at that. Ooh, Nelly. Okay, let me open this. Oops. Now, I'm going to add, this is the one that we had I'm just going to add a little bit just to the top. Okay, and I'm going to do a shaky. Okay, where is, see, let me just stir it. Daggone it. Now, all right, and then you'll have those little glitter bombs in there. Little glitter bombs. Oh, look at that. It's so gorgeous the way that moves with that mica powder. Okay, so you won't see the glitter stuck up at the top by the time that we're done. And when you shake it, you'll just see those pieces. Let's add some silver. Let's try some silver glitter and stay away from the dark. That's probably better. It's probably better to just do the silver or gold colors. That way, when they're in there, you'll see them. Yeah, I think that's the ticket. We're doing a little experimental here. So there you go. Okay, it's really pretty. Look at that. I can't wait with the additives to keep it suspended a little bit longer, but that is your magic right there. And what else are we gonna do? We're gonna leave the glitter out of the other one because we just are. So this is here's what I was saying about, you see how the mica powder sits on the bottom, which is fine, nothing wrong with that. And then you shake it, you shake your bottle, and you get that beautiful pearl essence moving around. It's absolutely fabulous. But to sustain it again, we can add a couple ingredients. So that's it for now for step 3. We're gonna move on to step 4. Step 4 is how I adhere the label. So I appreciate you all enjoying me today. You've gotten the gist of what's in the bottles, what you can use, how to color the water, but the label, that's important, as well as sealing the bottle. This is all well and good, but if you can't keep the liquid inside the bottle, then you have problems. So you definitely don't want to sell anything or ship anything where the water won't stay in the bottle during that process. So thanks for joining me. Always fun. Teresa, over.